So, this is Renaissance Workshops on a particularly important day when we're putting on this very smooth silica sand plaster for the final coat, and we're rubbing it in really hard, really well, so it sticks to the sanded and smoothed down second coat. So the third coat is a little lighter, and it's got silica in it, silica sand, white sand instead of just ordinary sand. So it makes a bright, hopefully in a lovely bright sort of gourd colour. It's going to have, after we put it on with our thick gloves and rub it in, we're going to whip off those gloves and just use latex gloves. So we're ready to do that, I think. Let's go for it. And when we've just done this, then we'll go on to the other little one, and then the big one. So now we've got the latex gloves, and they can give you a smoother hand finish. This may have to be gone over when it's set, when it's started to go off just a little bit more. So this is a nice smooth, nice mix, fairly moist. Might need, if you feel it, and if we feel it that it's a bit thin anywhere, we can just smear another little bit on like that. So if you feel it bottoming out, hey, you go like that with a handful. I just did it then. So this is the finish that everyone sees and they judge us by. So we get quite tense about that, or I get quite tense. But it's going all right. We make a nice. When plaster's just a little bit starting to go off, that means that it's getting a little bit firmer. You can rub it a bit more firmly with the latex gloves and get it a bit more smooth texture. We do sand this down just a bit at the before we call it a wrap, and put our hardener coat on, which is a clear lithium thing that soaks in and hardens the surface, but it doesn't actually change the colour. We'll do that later, but yeah, so that's about what I wanted to show this stage.